Did you get suspended from brand registry specifically reporting fakes on brand registry? If so, let me show you some loopholes, some tips, and a copy of my appeal that I did for my client to get them reinstated so they can start removing counterfeits on Amazon again. Let's dive in. What's up, folks? I'm Josh Hackett, CEO and founder of EHP Consulting Group, and we do everything Amazon. From small to big companies alike, we help you launch on Amazon, help you manage your customer service, your Amazon PPC, and everything in between. We have small clients and large clients that sell on Shark Tank, multi-million-dollar clients, and everything in between. Let's dive into today's video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're talking about your brand registry reinstatement, specifically getting your report of violation, report of fake reinstated. So there's two different notices that you receive. Here's the first one on my screen, is account not eligible at the moment. We're not diving into this one yet. This is going to be a separate video. Which one we are diving into is this one right here, access revoked. Your access to Amazon report for infringement forms has been revoked. So we're going to teach you how to appeal this decision, how to make sure this doesn't happen on your account. If you have so many fakes that you're dealing with and you have to report a lot of fakes, a lot of the time Amazon doesn't like when you remove too many fakes, and they will just suspend you or revoke you from removing fakes. So the tip number one to get around this is going to be to have an admin account that doesn't report fakes, and all they do is just own the trademark. So what you're going to do is have a brand registry account that has access to your trademark, and they're going to be an admin. So you can go to your user permissions right here, and then you can invite a user to your brand and just make sure that they are an admin. So they'll never get suspended. All they can do is if your account gets if your brand registry account gets suspended, all they do is just send it to another email, right? So you can easily create another brand registry account like that. It's not like a Seller Central account with a new email, a new Gmail. So create a new Gmail and then make sure that admin account invites you to the brand, and boom, you're allowed to report fakes again. That's one loophole, is just having that one admin account, almost like a holding company. It's a holding account that just holds your trademark, doesn't report infringements, and just gives access to rights owners or third parties that can report it. And if the third party gets suspended, that third party can just create a new email, you send them, and then you're good to go. Of course, another way is to appeal this decision. So let me show you a template. So I had this template in the description for you so you can use, and this has worked with my client. Make sure that you read it and you edit it to make it for you, but you're gonna have to appeal this decision. So if loophole number one doesn't work, you can do it in the future once you get this one approved. So that way you don't have to ever go through this again. But you may have to appeal and you may want to appeal. So if you want to appeal, this is the way to do it. Have a good appeal. So identify the reasons you believe led to the loss of your access of report of violation. Usually this happens if you report too many fakes at once, or you report too many fakes and don't do a test buy, or you report the same fake over and over and over again. So if I report the same fake 5 times in a row and Amazon says no each time, Amazon's going to say, what are you doing? You're abusing the system. We're going to remove your report, your eligibility to report fakes. And you don't want that at all. So here's the first part, a few items deactivated. I reported fakes, put the specific fake multiple times, even though it was rejected. And you're going to put the complaint ID. You want to be specific. I reported sellers violating our US pending patent as copyright. Maybe you messed up and you reported it was trademark infringement and you reported it as copyright infringement. That can happen. And if you don't do test buys, when you do a test buy, what you're going to do is you're going to buy the fake on the same exact account that you're reporting on. So if I'm at josh@ehpconsultinggroup.com, that should be the login for my brand registry. That should be the same account I'm using to buy a test buy. A test buy is pretty much just buying the competitor's product or the fake product on Amazon, saving that order ID, and once it's delivered, then I contact Amazon and say, look, I actually did a test buy. It is fake. It's not my product. So at least Amazon knows you went above and beyond and you didn't just look at the images and say it's fake. You actually ordered the product. That makes a huge difference. And then you're going to specify the actions you'll take to ensure the following policies outline intellectual property rights are solid, doing test buys on all products. After submitting the infringement, ensure not to report the same product twice in a row. There's an escalation button so you can escalate it instead of reporting the same one over and over again. Make sure you're submitting the right format. So if it's a trademark infringement, only mention trademark infringement. Don't mention your patent. Ensure when you submit the copyright infringement, it's related to copyright infringement. So it's pretty straightforward. There's also some ideas, so you can use this for yourself. But if you want to add some more additional information, I have some ideas in the appeal that might help you. I failed to appeal the policy violation. I did not have a detailed process to adhere when purchasing and listing items. I failed to recognize that the seller had to trademark this item and had it under. So you can have different ideas and different policies that you could use to help your case. Now, this one is specifically the one that we created for our client. We changed it a little bit, but the one for our client did work and they did get reinstated. And then this one is just other options and just random details that might help you in your situation. So look at it, make it detailed, make sure you edit it before you submit your appeal, and take it extremely seriously, because Amazon Brand Registry doesn't mess around. You can only email them. Tip number 2 is to talk to Brand Registry. So if it doesn't get accepted, go ahead and make another case, not another appeal, another case, and just try to ask them, why is this not being accepted? Unfortunately, Amazon Brand Registry is not a friendly team and they're email only. So you're going to have to create multiple cases just saying, look, can you just give me specifics on why my appeal wasn't accepted? Can you give me something other than a templated answer? Try to get it out of them. There is somebody that will help you. These kind of cases do take around 30 days to resolve because Amazon Brand Registry is so slow and it doesn't seem like they care about sellers at all, unfortunately. They're one of the worst teams to work with sometimes, but it is possible. It does take around 30 days or more. One client, it took 30 days. This client specifically took 30 days to get reinstated. Another client took 60 days, and we had another client that took 90 days to get reinstated, but they did get it back. But there are, again, the one loophole that I mentioned at the beginning is the best way to make sure you can get all these accounts back quickly and it doesn't affect your Seller Central account in any way, shape, or form. Another tip is just making sure that you're doing a test buy. So if you're doing this in the future, it's a pain in the butt, but do a test buy. So actually do a test buy on your competitor's product. Make sure it's the same email that you're reporting the fakes with. Make sure you have the order ID and make sure it's actually delivered before you submit that fake. A lot of our clients, we do have to do test buys every single time in order to gain success, especially if you've been doing this for a while. The other thing that I wanted to mention is internal friends at Amazon. If you have internal people who've reached out to your email before, you should reach out to them, ask them for help. A lot of people who work at Amazon are willing to help. If you do have internal people at Amazon, they should help you with your case. And if you need help selling on Amazon, feel free to contact us today. We've dealt with everything from small suspensions to connected account suspensions and got them reinstated. It's all a pain. It does take time, but we have been successful. It's just keep hammering down and find that one Amazon employee that's willing to help you, or keep figuring out what did you do wrong, how do you make the appeal better. I hope today's video helped you today on Amazon. If you need help, contact us today at EHP Consulting Group. I hope you succeed on Amazon. I hope you get this appeal removed. Thanks.